Okay. So uh I do not. Here's a little tip. Don't buy anything from Logitech, especially not webcams, because apparently I don't know exactly if that's what happened or if it's what happened, but for some reason the Logitech Brio likes to just play dead occasionally. Luckily, I have another webcam. Just have to dig it out. I mean, I don't even remember what I did with it because I thought that I'd be able to use the Logitech Brio. But apparently, that ain't the case. That's not gonna work. What the fuck? Are you genuinely serious? Where in the hell did that thing go? Okay, so apparently the other webcam that I have has just either more than likely I've misplaced it somewhere, but it's kind of blipped out. But yeah, it's still Linux. It's Linux. I I don't I don't know how to run the terminal, but I guess no, I don't think so, cause yeah, cause I haven't, yeah, I haven't installed like Fast Fetch or Neo Fetch, but I guess I'll probably just have to go through the rest of the stream without a webcam. Oh, yeah, I'll probably have to check that out. I don't know about doing it during the stream, but yeah, I'll probably grab like I wish that I could use like my Canon Vixia or something, but like the problem, there does not seem to be does not seem to really be a good proper webcam, because I mean the Logitech Brio, it's good except for the fact that it plays possum occasionally and just will randomly decide that it no longer wants to communicate with uh oh yeah. uh I know, I've heard about stuff about that, of how, like, you know, somebody with knowledge of Linux can very easily screw over somebody who doesn't know a lot about Linux by just being like, "Hey, go ahead and put in this code, and it's gonna make your game run 500 times faster. Trust me, bro." And then it deletes the Linux equivalent of System 32. Okay, platforming time. But also, first of all, well, this is like the loading area. But yeah, let's go do this. And let's try not to jump into the Mountain Dew this time, because I really, really do not want to do the dew. I'm fine with my root beer. Wow, oh, ow, oh, I burned my asshole. Don't worry, just a little cancer in your ass never hurt nobody. I mean, it builds character, you know? Supplies down here? No. There's some geometry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, and yet, with that, like, that line there, I know I've heard and the fact that, like, Linux is so, customizable that, like, Windows, you try and basically, you know, delete System 32, and it's like, no, you don't want to do that. Do not. We're not going to let you do that. Linux is like, what? You want to fuck your system up? Alright. Say the word. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy with Linux. So where does that... Yeah. And also to that other one, to the chat, yeah, I've been killing aliens in Black Mesa for 10 years. We're in purgatory. This gonna take some trial and error, or not. Oh God. Well, I'll definitely save. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been using Linux obviously all that long, but I haven't really messed with the terminal a whole lot. Mostly. Oh gee, oh God! What the fuck was that? But yeah, honestly, the main thing that I actually use the terminal for is to disable KVM for like VirtualBox, because what the fuck? For some reason, yeah, it's kind of got a little distracted by the chat, but, this one? Oh, it's the wrong one. Okay, well, that is the right one, but... Oh, God. Yeah, that is the right one, but we gotta time it correctly. Okay, I think this portal goes to that up there, so... Oh! Oh boy, yeah! I'm intelligentes. Probably the wrong time to save, but... Or the right time, you know? Cool, now we enter the next level of hell. Why? Hola! Yeah, it's fun to just figure... Oh, God! It's fun to just figure it out, like it's actually 1998. Oh, God! Well, you know, if Gold Source would actually cooperate, jumping in Gold Source is not great. Which, it's probably also, admittedly, controller. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting it. I'm figuring it out. Okay, turn on. And do that. Oh, I did that first try. What? Why? Why? No. Oh. This works. What? And crawl in here, and let's try to not get super cancer. Yay! I am complete the Lambda core. Well, that portion of Lambda core, anyway. Okay. Oh no, I'm getting particular Mind Series flashbacks. Oh God! You're not gonna get me to waste any more ammo than I already did. Go on, Kleiner, open it up.
Freeman, you finally found us.
So this is the guy. We thought you'd never make it.
This is the surprise.
You know, I could do without the sass, my guy.
Quite a few handsome specimens were collected from the border world and brought back this way. Before the survey members started being collected themselves, that is. We suspect there is an immense portal over there.
He's the one real clone out of all 43 clones.
Of course, you owe us nothing, Mr. Freeman, but you've come this far. You know as much about these creatures as anyone.
Yeah.
To know that if you don't wipe
I mean,
it out, there won't be
literally all you have to do is just, you know, this. It's really not that hard.
So, if you're willing, my colleague is waiting for you at the main portal controls. He will open the gates for you, Mr. Freeman. Do hurry.
I thought that would be a game over. Yeah, there we go. That's what I meant to do. I shot the wrong guy, of course. Okay, it's not gonna. I got a quick load. That's not supposed to happen. Why did... What the fuck? What? Okay. Let me try loading a save state. And that puts me right back here. Okay. So it just completely crashed and sent me back to the beginning of Lambda Core. What the fuck? Why is this the technical difficulty stream?
Sorry.
That's all right. just had to take a quick break. Just one of my cats, for some reason, has just started being very on edge, and there's not a whole lot of a reason for why she's like that. Kind of took a moment to kind of calm her down and give her some catnip, and hopefully that kind of chills her out a little bit. And might have to take her to the vet just to make sure that there's not anything physically wrong with her that she's getting panicked about, because I know how cats like to pretend like that they're not in pain or anything like that. And that could be a reason why she's so skittish all of a sudden, is she may have something going on, and so she's like in defense mode. Marcy. Boogie. Yeah, basically, like I said, one of my cats, the domestic long hair. I don't have, obviously, since I don't have a webcam, just put a picture on screen. Should have a picture here, if it'll load. Yeah. It's not the greatest picture that I have on my computer. I could probably, you know what, I could probably get a better picture, because that picture is designed for a Discord emote. And also, that's slightly outdated. So let me just nab the picture real quick. Y'all, let's see where it be. Marcy. It's alright. It's alright, baby. It's alright. Cool, that doesn't show the actual images. So that's wonderful. Well, I think I know. I think I can still find it with just these here. Well, I mean, probably not the best, because it's not a picture of just her, but listen right here. She's been increasingly skittish ever since I moved back in with my parents. Why? You cool? So, yeah, I mean, it seems like everything's cool, you know, they're, you know, pretty much just like that now. Which, I mean, Sasha's, kind of a asshole anyway. Sasha, you know who you are. It's just, I guess, something that kind of comes with the territory of having cats is having those instances of, why are you freaking out? And then the response is, I don't fucking know. But she seems to have calmed down a little bit. I apologize for the, sudden kind of like shift back to the BRB thing, but like I was saying, I kind of had to just go and deal with that and make sure she was all right. Mainly because another reason that it would be a good idea to get her a vet appointment is because in her panic, she basically ran head first into a refrigerator that my parents had. Like, basically, secondary kind of like old refrigerator that they've already replaced it with a new one, but like they haven't been able to actually move it out of the house yet, because like having all kinds of dogs, it's a bit more of a hassle to be able to like have the door open for a while, because they will run out and they'll be gone for like 5 hours. You motherfucker! I am telling a story. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, she seems like that she's alright. Like, it doesn't seem like that she hurt herself or anything. But part of it may just be that the catnip is starting to kick in. But, like I said, it would probably be good to get her checked out and make sure that, one, she didn't give herself brain damage by doing that. But then also to make sure that she doesn't have some sort of like chemical imbalance maybe that's causing her to freak out that much. Which I think it may be also some kind of trauma, something like trauma related, I guess, because, she was fine until, she fell off of the bathroom door in my parents' bedroom, and, she landed on the dresser that had a bunch of unicorn, like ceramic unicorn figurines, and she had to go to the vet for that, and it seems like that she's just kind of gotten a little freaked out over everything ever since that. And I don't know if it's something where like she got really hurt, and so now she's like it could fucking happen again. It can happen again. Oh my god, it could happen again. I mean, she has shown a little bit of heightened anxiety even before I moved back down here, but most of that, it was just like one instance where for a couple hours or so, she just got freaked out. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll turn the volume down a little bit. But, yeah, she just kind of got freaked out over the floor. And only wanted to step in certain areas of the floor, but then she just kind of stopped. So, I think, I mean, it may be a combination of trauma from getting hurt down here, and then also, just the fact that she's just a little bit more skittish. Yeah, interestingly, Sasha and Marcy both don't really seek out food. Like if I have it, but I mean, depending on what it is, Sasha may try and go for it, but that's usually if it's something like bread related, because cats love gluten. Like, if you have cats and you go to the grocery store and you buy some, oh yeah, cats, they're pretty quick. But like, yeah, if you like go to the grocery store, if you own cats and you buy a loaf of bread, when you bring it home, put it where they can't get it, because if it's accessible, they will get it and they will tear into it, because there's just something about gluten that cats just really love. I don't quite know the science on it, but yeah, anything that has gluten in it, then they go crazy over it. Cool. Yeah, I I guess that's one thing, because luckily with my parents' dogs, they really don't bother the cats. And the only one that even kind of has a reaction, actually, funnily enough, most of them are terrified of them. Like, if you were to get a cat near them, then they will immediately be like, I am going to go somewhere else. I don't want to be anywhere near this. But their like my mom and dad's Great Dane, he is obsessed with cats. And like he's obsessed with cats, like in the sense that like wonder, you know, it like we really kind of think that he just has before they adopted him, he just never saw a cat before, and so anytime he sees a cat, you know, he's just like, what, what is that? What is, I don't, I want to know what that is. What is that? What is that little thing? I don't, oh, does it want to play? You know, but he's also kind of standoffish, but, you know. Mm. Yeah, I mean, which that Great Dane, he was heavily abused and cooped up in a cage for a while. I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, when they got him, he was like skin and bones, and he's not anymore. He's definitely filled out. But it's just a little, also, you know, makes me think of the fact that it's something kind of sad about him. He is extremely easily offended, because, like, you know, if you slightly raise your voice around him, then he will immediately run for cover. If you hold something in a slightly threatening way, then he'll go and run. Like, if I just touch one of my airsoft guns, then he freaks out. Which, and apparently, I mean, I don't know necessarily, but that almost kind of specifically the fact that he freaks out whenever he sees a gun or anything that looks like a gun, He's probably had some experience with guns. But, I mean, you know, my parents, they take pretty good care of him, and he's, pretty much completely taken up with my mom. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I want to say I don't understand why people would abuse animals, but I guess I kind of understand. It's just that people are fucking assholes. Like, you know, not everybody is like, oh yeah, I care about this animal. You know, unfortunately, there's a lot more people that are like, it's just a stupid animal. You're just a stupid animal. I mean, and maybe it's a little bit, I guess, closer to just because, like, uh, growing up in such a, like, animal-centric family, it's extra frustrating to think about the idea of people abusing animals and stuff, because it's just like, no, they are great. You don't need to fucking do that. But some people are just degenerate pieces of shit. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. But yeah, yeah, let me go back and scroll up and read this here. Yeah, and then there are, you know, with that, there, like, unfortunately, there's also those people that are like, dogs do not belong inside. They belong outside because they're animals. And to that, I say, okay, you go fucking live outside then. You see how you like it. Like, anytime that I see, like, anybody that's got, like, their dog just out on a chain or something, and it's like 20 degrees out and there's snow, I'm just like, wow, you really, really do not fucking care about that dog in the slightest. Because if you did, you'd bring them in. Oh, but they make a mess. Oh, so you'd rather them freeze to death. Okay, got it. Furniture's probably not even that fucking expensive because you probably bought the shit at Walmart. But, you know, whatever, go off. I mean, that is definitely something that burns me up. Is just animal abuse and animal neglect. Because if you're going to neglect them, don't have them. Do not adopt them. Or don't take them in. Like, take them to a shelter or something. What? Yeah, it's... I mean, I understand, you know, with that also, it's like, yeah, not everybody can necessarily take in animals, but, it's... Especially, the idea of, like, you know, giving up a personal pet. Not a fun idea, because you know, while you may be like, you know, oh, well, it don't really have any options, there's really no way to tell them that. I mean, you know, I'm not, don't want it to sound like I'm, you know, guilt tripping or anything with that, but just where my mind went. Yeah, I mean, again, like I'll just reiterate, if you're not going to care for the animals, do not take them in. Take them to like a shelter or something. But especially in like, you know, like southeastern Kentucky, you know, just the South kind of, you know, it seems like there's just a lot more people that are like, it's just a dumb animal. Who fucking cares? Just a damn dumb dog. I don't give no shit about that dog. Just a damn cat. Which, I will say, you know, that immediately makes me think of my papa of being like, you know, always referring to their cat as that damn cat. But, he is 100% her favorite person. And, you know, he doesn't have a problem with it. But he just kind of, you know, that kind of, I guess the dad kind of, or not really dad thing, but like, you know, kind of the idea of like, you know, I don't, I can imagine, like, especially in the deep south when you get into like real rural areas, there's going to be a lot of people that are still in the mentality of like, this dog is specifically to do a job. When it dies, I will get a replacement to do the same job. Or, you know, like, oh, that cat, that cat lives outside, and it's mine, but I don't actually do anything to care for it. I don't really know where this stream of thought's really going, but
Freeman, isn't it? You need to activate those pumps to flood the reactor. And then that access pipe down there will take you to the core. Time is short.
yeah, I believe I already... Did I activate pump 1? Where's the... no, I didn't. I completely glossed right over that ship. I was too focused about talking about animal abuse and why that is an absolute injustice that you probably shouldn't even get like a court trial or anything for animal abuse. You should probably just go right into the wood chipper. Because if you don't care about animals, you're probably not that great of a person to begin with. Because you probably don't care about a lot of other stuff. Did I? Okay, I think I understand. I think I just met, or did this respawn, or? Pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure that I just got distracted. Yep. Now, gotta remember, when I get to Kleiner and Barnold, Hunter, totally not, definitely his name. I need to remember to not do the funny ha-has, because no matter how much sass the security guard gives me, apparently he was the one thing holding the entire game together. So yeah, I can imagine. I mean, it's like, I I don't know necessarily if. I mean, I would imagine just a lot of carbonation, but probably also upset your stomach. But also it's nothing compared to drinking the Warhead Sour Spray juice, because that's pretty much what I always do. And it's unpleasant every time, but it's like a drug. Ah! Damn slow ass Black Mesa doors. Okay, Python time. You gonna open the door? Open the door! Okay. Also, on the topic of, like, chugging the Monster Energy drinks, just be like, be like that guy that, I think, what was it, he drank like, 10 energy drinks a day or something like that, and then ended up having a heart attack and becoming an advocate for, or basically becoming an advocate against, energy drinks. And it's like, I mean, it's good that he learned his lesson, because a lot of people don't get to actually learn their lesson in that instance. But still, okay, Oxy Jonas. And are they dead yet? Okay. They are not dead. Well, they are now. So that's cool. And I'm going to prevent any PCSX2 fuckery, save la game, or save la state. This is a lot easier when I'm not on 10 HP. I'll take this any day of the night. Cool. Oh, Uchiawi. I meant to reload the save state. Okay. Now let's save. Well, I don't have to do that. Okay, that... Yeah, I can probably do that better. Okay. And definitely make a save state when I get up here. Okay. Oh, okay. This worked. That does not work. You know, the jumping. The thing that does not work, ever. Upon, okay, yeah. And let's save, and for extra protecciones. Nice playing on an emulator, because you can do it, or you can do stuff like that. Marcy, Marcy, what? What, Marcy? Marcy. Okay, insert joke here. Okay. Give me that. Fuck off, G-Man. Piss off, Ghost. Well, let's go get you a cold one, my man. Sorry, I forgot the break room's actually this way. My bad. It's really a, you know, understandable mistake that I think you can understand. I mean, everybody makes that mistake, you know, where you're trying to find the break room and then you're fine. Okay, let's get you out of the door before you get crushed. Yeah, for whatever reason, when the emulator crashed after I did the funny ha-has of shooting the security guard in the Lambda staging area, it apparently did not save it. Like, for some reason, the fresh boot does not even register the saves as being there. It says that there is no Half-Life 1 data for memory cards, and emulator fuckery, but I've not had the emulator do anything like that. I don't think that I've ever had PCSX2 or DuckStation or anything crash because of that, because it's like, I mean, I guess feels like just regular Half-Life, but I'm picking it up. I mean, this is probably actually better because this is the good timeline. This is a good timeline where Gordon's not a psychotic killer. And I got a friend that apparently I'm definitely keeping around because he is capable. He is very capable. And he also is very dead. But that doesn't affect anything. I'm gonna do this again. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was not long for this world. The greatest mind of his generation come to such an end. Oh god. Oh. I am good. Okay. And let's wait and whoop. Yeah. And I think I jumped in there. Yeah. Next layer of hell. Also, I haven't done any sound effects, so kind of delayed, but...
Bruh.
Oh my god. Mountain Dew? Okay, alright. Hippity hop. Skippity scoop. Whoop. Hey! Welcome. It's Zoe Parker. Playing through, been playing through Half-Life 1 on PS2 for the past couple streams. And probably I'm gonna try and finish this. I would have already been to Zen if I hadn't done a, funny haha joke of shooting the security guard in the Lambda reactor staging area with the scientist with the shotgun. If I hadn't, if my, content creator aspects, or I mean, if my content creator mentality hadn't kicked in, then I would already be in Zen, and I would already be suffering there instead of having to retrace my steps. But at least Gordon's getting his steps in. And I'll be honest, I did not even realize that those ledges are not in the original. Because, I mean, I kind of figured, like, why would they do a small little change like that? But then again, Gearbox did do little brushwork changes, like the Sector C desk having, like, a little overhang on it. Instead of it just being flat the way it is on PC. And it is interesting that, like, they removed a good bit of stuff, but then they also added stuff, so... Interesting.
Gordon Freeman, you finally found us.
So this is the guy. We thought you'd never make it.
This is the supply depot
Go ahead
for our
and
first circuit team.
stalk
Quite
up.
a few handsome specimens were collected from the border world and brought back this
Yes,
way.
I am handsome. Thank you for noticing.
Started being collected themselves, that is. We suspect there is an immense portal.
Yeah, I start talking and then I just don't stop. It's a real problem.
Yeah, you'd better.
It's a good thing I'm streaming, right?
Of course, you owe us nothing, Mr. Freeman.
Give
But
me
to
the
tell
long
us
jump.
why, you know as much about these creatures as anyone.
Enough to know that if you don't wipe it out,
Well,
there won't be much for you to come home.
to be fair, I do tend to go on tangents, and by the time I'm done with the tangent, I kind of lose the plot, and I'm like, I have no idea what the point of that was, but ADHD. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of, I guess it kind of depends on how I feel. How do I long jump module? Okay, alright, yeah. Long. Do I? Okay. So that might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, that does not... Okay, so the long jump module does not seem to reliably work, so... Zen's gonna be fun. Ah. I don't know, I guess. I had somebody else come and stream last time, basically promoting streamer overlays and stuff.
Hello, Freeman. I'm up here. Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up.
You know, don't mean any offense or anything, but I'm just kind of hesitant. Plus, you know, yeah, I mean, I'm not, well, I will say I'm not really, in the market for, you know, overlays and stuff like that.
Open the portal now. The process is
I kind of have
Once
more
it's
of like
begun, I
a
must not
the
be interrupted, or I will have to start
style
all over again. Don't
that I
enter the
have
beam until
here.
I give the okay. Understood? I will begin.
With like just me playing video game, you know, minimal, like minimal overlays and stuff. Kind of more, I guess, Bark Skeletor style. So, plus, kind of wanna. What the fuck? I mean, and like I said, I don't want to sound like, an asshole or anything, saying like, not really in the, but I just kind of, I don't know if I could even really give very good like opinions, because I'm not the best at giving any kind of creative like any kind of but I but I mean, sorry, I just really hesitant. I mean, because, I feel like I'm kind of in a tight spot here, because I just can't think of necessarily what to say, because like like I said, I don't want to sound like, this asshole or anything, being like, no, I don't want, no, go away. No, I don't really want to sound like that, and just like immediately, because like, hey, if you want to stay, hang around and kind of check out the chat, or I mean check out the stream, that's cool, but like I said, I'm just not, like, I'm just not really in the market for any overlays or anything, so, I appreciate it, but, I mean, I've got, like, and then got the little watermark down on the bottom, which I just realized I'm not even in full screen. So, yeah. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, but like I said, I just feel like I'm in a tight spot because I don't like to seem like, you know, this, you know, just asshole, because I try to be like just a friendly kind of person, but just kind of trying to focus on the game. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, to a certain extent, I do kind of feel like might be going a little bit too far, or I mean, not too far, but like, um, like, you know, I'm honestly a little curious if I'll actually be able to do Lambda Core, because aiming at the alien controllers are practically, it's practically impossible with controller. And also, it seems like the emulator, for whatever reason, is just not agreeing with you know, it doesn't seem like it is agreeing with Lambda Core. Yeah, you deal with that. Okay, alright. Come on. Round the corner. I mean, well, I will say, you know, if you, like, it's Zoe Parker, like, you know, if you do genuinely want to hang around and watch this bullshittery, you know, I guess, you know, you're more than welcome to, but, yeah, just, because I do just kind of feel like it may be where I'm like a small streamer, it kind of feels a little bit like, one of those kind of scam things. Like, I mean, especially considering it's not, I guess, entirely the same. But, like, in the past, you know, I've gotten, like, bot chats from people promoting stream, or, like, view buying and stuff like that, and, like I said, I'm just doing this for the hell of it, you know, I'm not looking to look professional or anything, because there's not a single thing professional about me, so... Oh. No, oh! My organ! Okay, that works. And... yeah! so that I don't have to worry about having to go through all this again. Gotta make sure to make a save state. Oh, Uchi, oh my god. Okay. And hippity scoopity bop. No. Yeah, I need to start using the save states a lot more. Because when you save in game, you can only save one time. I mean, it's not really necessary to do a save state there because I just saved in game. But okay, I don't want to wait for that to go down. No, okay, let's get it on the next run, boys. We'll get it on the next run, boys. Clearly they need it to, well, you know, obviously they need it for, well, you know, it's really simple. They just need it for, I ain't got a clue. They need it here so that Gordon can go through here and get to the level. This entire facility was built for Gordon Freeman. Breen was just like, no, I don't care how much it costs. I want the radioactive chamber. Just, we don't, what is, huh? What? Okay. Don't know why the controller is messing up. I blame Linux. You just test this for sanity's sake. Load up something that actually... Okay. So, that works. So it's just Half-Life. It's just Half-Life that's being an asshole. So, maybe I'll be able to get to Zen. Honestly, I probably won't be able to, because I get the feeling that it's probably going to crash again. Unless I can probably circumvent it by doing save states. But yeah, I genuinely don't know what is going on with it, unless... Let me kind of check this here. Yes, because there is no webcam, I need to add a little stand-in for, since there's no webcam. There we go. Better than nothing. So let me actually check. Where is update? There it is. There's a couple things that need to be updated. Don't know if this is gonna break the stream, but I guess I'll just do that. Maybe it'll fix the emulator. If not, then I'll probably have to just call the stream, come back, try it again tomorrow, or I don't know. Maybe this is where the PS2 journey ends. Maybe Gearbox just didn't add Zen, so they made it so that, like, if you get to the teleport, then they're like, oh god, oh Jesus, oh fuck, oh shit. No, they can't go to Zen. They can't find out that it doesn't exist. They can't find out that it's just a cardboard box. No, it's the Black Mesa. It's the Black Mesa edition.